Hello everybody, I'm Raphael Perry and it's time for some more Rother for Righteous. Now you recall last time I came up against the problem of these four lights and the four walls of the room with different numbers of shields on showing the bull and the scales. Now, I also commented on the coloured lighting in the room. How sometimes there's a very blue lighting, but the blue lighting is not always far from the torches and is sometimes near to them. For example, here. And this can get very misleading. And then how we have a sort of red lighting here on these two banners, which are white with red on them. And how I'd struggled for some time with this. Now, way back in the alpha when I had access to this, I solved this using the shields on the wall and the lighting on the wall. It was something to do with this yellow light here, the orangey yellow lights down here and the yellow here, the sort of bluey here, and the red corner here, I think. But there is something much more important we should be looking at. If we go all the way back over here, I believe it is. Ah, yes. There are these four paintings. And I do recall in the last episode, when coming across these four paintings, I said, oh, aren't those four nice paintings? And then I mentioned how two of them were the same painting, reasonably close together on the same wall. I might have even joked that they could have been twins. However, look at this. This is a very yellow picture, this is very blue, this is very red, this is very yellow. So let's pop back over here a moment.
Death is life's final surprise, and I enjoy surprising people.
So we have a yellow, a blue, a red, and another yellow. And there we are.
Our time has come.
Honestly, I should have remembered the paintings from earlier in the episode and gone, hang on a minute, that does look really odd, especially with the two yellows. But let's head through this door and see what we find. There's Lan there doing lots of excited stretches and lunges and martial arts poses. Isn't he a happy chappy? Something's got Hosilla excited. She ran all the way over here. Hello, game. Are you gonna... Right. Hosilla appears closely at the sword, which seems utterly unexceptional to you. Wait! This is... No, it can't be! Her eyes light up. I know that hilt. Radiance. The sword of the great Yaniel. That's what this is. But it's meant to be in the Tower of Estrod with all the other relics. That's what I heard, at least. Well, of course, this rusty piece of metal must be the very same sword. Camellia rolls her eyes. I think you merely wish that this were the illustrious sword of legend. You don't get it. I've seen this sword 100 times, in paintings and in the hands of Yaniel, of the Yaniel statue. I even thought of going to the Estrod Museum to see the real thing in person. How can it be here? Why don't you tell me? Wait, who was Yaniel? No! You've never heard of Yaniel? She's famous all over Golarion. She was a great woman. She was born in Mendev, and when the crusade started, she couldn't just sit idly by. She dedicated her life to the crusade. People say she was audacious and spirited. She was also the first into battle. Always. and she never sacrificed other people's lives for a tactical advantage. That's how she's been remembered, as an incredible warrior who seemed to blaze with righteous fury. In all the images of her, she looks capable of driving all the demons back to the abyss single-handed. But then something happened between her and her commanders. Maybe they envied her. Maybe there was more to it than that. I don't know, but anyway, she went into the Worldwound without her fellow soldiers, and she didn't just survive the mission. She even brought back crusaders she rescued in there. Can you imagine? She died as she lived, with pride. She was one of the people defending Dresden to the very end. That's where she perished. Hosilla frowns. Don't take this the wrong way, but I really hope that she died quickly. A hero's death, because if she didn't, that means she was taken prisoner and had to endure unspeakable horrors. I wouldn't wish that on anyone. You know, you look a lot about Yanni. You know a lot about Yaniel. Are you a fan of hers or something? I suppose you could say that. Hosilla chuckles. I've always felt an affinity with Yaniel. I know what it's like to not be what your commanders want you to be. Whenever I used to feel under pressure, I always thought of Yaniel. Maybe some people didn't like how she was, but to people she put out of the Worldwound, she was perfect. And to the people she saved on the battlefield, she was incredible. And to those who keep her memory alive, she was a hero. That's what counts. Well, I think we can tell what's so special about this sword, apart from the fact that it is here. And no longer on the altar there, I see. Hosilla frowns. Now? Nothing, I guess. But this sword was legendary in its day. People say that when Yaniel held it, the blade would glow, striking demons left and right. Soldiers would see radiance's light from afar and take heart, rushing into the fray and winning. But I don't know what's wrong with it now, or how to restore its power. All I can sense is that they made a mockery of it. You're empathizing with an object. Extraordinary. Are all paladins so tender-hearted and sensitive? Sensitive in a way, yes. We're highly attuned to evil and everything wrought by demons. Radiance was in evil hands, and as a paladin I can tell you they did nothing good to it. How could such a priceless relic end up down here? Yaniel disappeared, but by some miracle, Radiance was recovered from the battle. No one else has ever wielded it. It is Yaniel's blade and always will be. That's why it was put in the Tower of Estrad with the other crusade relics. But now it turns out that somebody stole it. Or copied it. Hosilla laughs. I have this strange feeling like I'm rescuing a fellow warrior from the dungeon. We can't just abandon it, even if it's no use to us. It's no use to anyone down here, but what if it can be repaired? You know you've got a very good point. Finding such a relic here in the darkness, this is a good sign. Iyomade herself must be helping us. I hope you're right. Inheritor in heaven, can you hear us? We need your help now more than ever. Indeed we do. Let's keep moving. So, we now have this beautiful sword that is bereft of its once great power. And if we just temporarily slip it in here, it does look very big and pretty. I suspect its power should be restored to it in some way. It actually feels wrong to use it in this state. It's not ready. You know, it's not ready to take part or to be wielded, but we will keep it. Keep it safe and deliver it from evil. Also, hey, we got a chest over here. Let's open that. Even more healing potions. Well, we should probably do something about those healing potions. And I think we're still out of Oh, we're not out of
I am
lockpicks.
helpful, am I not?
Wonderful. Right. That's not potions. It keeps looking like potions. Wow. But we can see our healing potions right here. We have potions in need of use. By which I mean, they're heavy, they're weighing us down, and we have wounds to tend to. I mean, we're even going to start greedily guzzling for people like Camellia, who only had 2 points of damage. And while the potions don't make a massive difference to the overall party encumbrance,
I always did what was right. Therefore, I
it's
became
gotta help,
righteous.
right?
Does it mean whatever I do now becomes right because I am righteous?
So it would seem there's no way into this area. That's fine. We found a worthy treasure. And that means we are done with this incomplete section of the maze and can head back up here to this door. Do I want to go deal with the water elemental? I mean, I've rested now, right? And we're reasonably... I mean, we still got loads of spells, pretty much full strength, and looking at it, we're not going to level down here. I kind of do want to go deal with the water elemental. It has vanquished a great many evil things. It would be a tough fight, just like the earth elemental was. But in theory, no harder than the earth elemental. Just a different kind of challenge. Well, either way, we're going through this door, right? Yes. I like the way that our little green target circles do appear on the map. It is a long walk back to the water elemental, and that might make for a very boring episode for you people. What's this here? This is... Ah, yes, we can't go through there, right. So it's definitely here for the water elemental, and it will be a potent foe that's likely to tear us apart. I think I'm going to leave it there. Or am I? It's not really doing any harm to us, right? It's defeated a lot of the evil cultists. So really it's done us a favour. Yeah, we can just leave it where it is. It's just a few experience points that we could do about. Maybe it's got some really nice treasure. It does have... It used to have treasure
I will guide us
around the edge of a room, though. So it is a rewarding fight if we can tackle it. Ooh, I'm talking myself into it now, aren't I? This is bad.
I will
Let's see.
see this through.
5,
I'll watch your back.
2 and 1. Remove fear, of course.
I will not falter.
Tricky. Wait. Okay, we didn't have a scroll of divine favor, because that would have been very useful for Hosilla. No, I think we'll push on. The water elemental can carry on being happy for water down there. Is that a bias against the earth or in favor of the water? I don't know. But we're moving on. So the door has been unlocked and we have stairs leading up. Where is this room? This is familiar. Yeah, this is in the barracks room where literally the back camping tutorial was before. Tough battles to come. Heroes are tired. At the moment, actually, we're in pretty good shape. We have rested and drank many potions. Now, why is that one misaligned? Interesting. Something tells me that beyond this door may be great danger. So let's go and enjoy it. Oh yes, I saw big wings. Very big wings. This odd lag at the start of scenes is a bit strange. It feels like some of this could be processed in advance as we were walking up the stairs. Come on, I've heard something. Camera, are you going to move? Possibly not. Oh. Maybe... Maybe it needs to... Look, something's happening down there, okay? I think I know what happened. I'm gonna do this again because that feels very wrong. Hold on. So obviously, what happened here is it's entirely possible that because I had the camera locked to the party, it might have refused to move and just remained locked on the party. If so, that's intriguing, because most of the time it should be locked to the party. And I think last time there was a scene, it unlocked, but that looked very, very bad. Like, hello? So we just all walk through here. Come on everybody, right to the edge. Yeah, that'll do it. And maybe we'll get to see a lot more. Yeah! So camera locking. Praise Iomade! And the demon absolutely murders that person. Here you are, huddled together like a herd of animals. Pitiful monsters, not human or demon. Even tieflings are less defective than you. But I, your master, Savamelek, can make you better, stronger. I can satisfy your hunger, starvelings in the dark. Submit to me. No! We are the descendants of crusaders. Trusting a demon would be a betrayal of their memory. And then she said something really quickly in the middle of that line, which made it impossible to read it all at once. Well? Who's the next descendant of crusaders who values old legends more than their life? She's a nasty bugger. Beasts, monsters in human guise, reveal your true nature. This is the sweet, wholesome flesh of a righteous Azima. Eat, underground crusaders. Eat the flesh of the crusader from above. Find your true strength. And that would be when we came in. You rush at the demon, but the air seems to grow thicker with every step. You feel like you're watching from underwater as you see the mongrels fall to their knees one after another and crawl to the Azimar's body. You hear their fangs tearing through the flesh. You hear the sloshing of blood. You hear the former mongrels snarl like animals, fighting over the most tender and juicy bits of meat. Your companions writhe in agony. One clutches at their head, another doubles over. You feel saliva pool in your mouth. The metallic tang awakens hunger in you. The hunger turns to rage. This winged filth dares to try to bind you to its will. It dares to tempt you with the sweet scent of meat untainted by corruption. The wretch must die! Die! And still the clarity remains with you. Somewhere deep down, beneath the veil of rage and anger, you sense the light trying to break through. So you can reach for the light or succumb to the rage. This would be very tempting and reasonable. However, from the earlier vision, this makes much more sense, especially with the radiant light we have behind Althea there. By sheer force of will, you master your rage, and almost in response, warmth suffuses you from within. Warmth and joy from the simple realization you can win. You can save these people. The power of heaven bolsters and guides you. Its light breaks free and enveloping the mongrels grants them the gift of blissful oblivion. Lowering your gaze, you see a scarlet stain on your chest. The wound has reopened, and instead of blood pouring forth, you see only radiant light. The demon convulses in pain when the light reaches him. What are you? Destroy this vermin! Yeah, he's gone. Hosilla points at you. She's already wounded. Wenduag, kill! Oh, this'll be good. Wenduag silently emerges from the shadows. I am no longer your slave, Hosilla, but I would gladly kill anyone who pokes their nose in where it doesn't belong.
Save the last one for me.
Oh, Wenduag, why did you turn against us so? Sealer, get in there. Wait, no. If ever there was an evil foe in need of smiting, the time was now. Now get in there. Oh, that's good. Camellia, I have an idea. It's magic weapon time. And then it's charge the evil archer woman time, because she is not going to do as much damage as that big crazy nasty woman there.
Why am I so weak?
Can I step? Step and spell. Bless your allies. Right. So we want a step. Do we shoot Wenduag? I think this woman is a high priority target.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
That's good. Okay, that's a lot of pain.
No glory.
Oh, that's good. What are these? Precise strike, outflank. Well, outflank isn't going to matter unless she has enemies. Unless she has allies, which we have removed. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Destruction is for damage one, right? Yes, so she's an Inquisitor. Okay. Well, you've hit her, so that's great. Camellia.
I'll cut you wide open.
That works. I mean, yeah, don't complain. And this is very dangerous. Althea needs healing, so let's absolutely do that. Which is a shame, because we could be... Why am I not... There we go, step will be fine.
You won't survive me.
Yeah, that's right, take her down. Something's happening. O mighty Savamek, your faithful servant invokes you now. Demons, protect your mistress. Oh, great. Well,
Defeat
we'll
is
just have
not an
to
option.
keep on fighting her and hope she didn't get some kind of power from that. Alright, look. You need to take damage.
Spirits demand your blood.
That did not go so well. Alright, Lan, just shoot the quasits.
Endure this!
Oh, damage reduction. Yeah, fine, look. Okay.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
So we're hitting her, we're dealing damage. She is, however, very close to Althea, which could be a problem. Wait. Yeah, walk around, get in the way. There we go. She switched it. 29 overkill. Yeah, bugger, that's a reload. That's annoying. It's killer criticals that really are a problem when you're below 4th level. Oh well. At least now we know what to expect. And for now it's just a case of move her in there, get that bless, get that prayer. Maybe try not to deal the damage so quickly. That'd be good, right? But don't put her so near to the evil woman, Hosilla. Hosilla sounds very Scottish for some reason. And this is all unskippable. But that's okay. We get to observe again the wickedness and see what she said. Come, Hosilla, what was it that left your lips? Also, something else I'd like to point out when we get into a fight is her portrait was literally just her character model, which means they could theoretically do that for every NPC in the game, depending on how it was captured and rendered, right? And she says absolutely nothing this time. Okay, fine. How bizarre, I could have sworn there was a short 2-word dialogue line of hers there. Well, let's treat it the same as last time. I'm loath to send Camellia against Hosilla because she's rather vulnerable, right? That being said, Hosilla's damage output is rather hefty, so let's get in there. And, you know, we'll probably get different initiative rolls this time. You haven't fallen down. Why is that? Oh well, we'll just have to try not to kill you anyway. Wendoag, you're a nasty piece of work.
We are the light. They are the darkness.
Oh man, that's a real bad problem with her being that high on
You've
initiative.
crossed the wrong mongrel.
Okay, that's semi-good. Yeah, shoot people, Wendoag. Be a nasty, horrible person. Right. You absolutely get struck.
Into the fray.
Some attacks will miss. Yes, so magic weapon, well, spirit weapon, and charge. Disrupt the archer. You need to step away. Start with that bless. Oh! Stepped wrong way. Is she even in? She is just. Long.
You won't survive me.
Okay, no, fine then, just shoot Hosilla
Endure
twice.
this.
She has reach.
This
She
was
really has reach.
unexpected.
Oh my goodness. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay, so we need you to charge in here and disrupt this woman briefly. Oh, you're scared as well? Yeah, I think we've lost this one now then. Poor Lan. We had a chance and everything. Oh, yeah, that's just, Okay, that's good. Right, Althea, I would like you to try lifelink. Hello, could we lifelink, no, lifelink end, that's not going to help, is it? That's rubbish. So lifelink is officially broken. I heard a rumour that it had been fixed to work in combat, or that it worked in combat and gave you an ability to target allies then, but I still had no targetable ability. So, completely broken, they really need to fix it. That's a pain in the bum, isn't it? So it appears Hosilla didn't need any hands to do her official bidding. She's more than capable herself, and in fact ridiculously so. Now there... And we need that bless and that prayer early. And we need to just hope she doesn't get maximum initiative, because otherwise we're very, very dead. And when you're relying on initiative rolls, that's actually pretty bad. So what can we do to sway this in our favour? Well, a lot of it will depend on where she ends up in the initiative order. Also, there's a distinct chance if I can find Hosilla's artwork from the original adventure, I'll be using that instead of Althea's portrait for this thumbnail. Because clearly she is a mighty foe who's gonna kick our bottoms repeatedly. Rather hard. I mean, what a wicked woman. She's clearly an extreme fundamentalist who doesn't take any sort of half measures. A irredeemable wicked foe, as it were. Or rather, it might be possible to offer her redemption. If she were not attempting to kill us remorselessly and relentlessly. We would need to get her to stop fighting before we could speak to her. Let us banish the demon. Or rather, cause it to bleed. Like the craven coward it is. And yeah, that one just doesn't fall down. And Wendowag comes in to make Lan feel really upset and concerned. He could probably shoot her down fairly quickly.
Defeat is not an option.
But... And the initiative rolls are... Oh, hell, she's first. Well, okay then, that's going to be very interesting. No charge bonuses for us, but every other modifier we can get.
The light take you!
Okay, that was a good hard hit. That was a very hard hit, and she has many hit points left. That is bad for us. Wendowag, shoot away. Lan. Steppenwolf.
You
Or
crossed the
Steppenshoot.
wrong mongrel.
That's good, that's good. Get that spirit weapon working. Get a charge in. There we go.
The world in crimson!
That works. Rather than expected, right on step. Possibly still within weapon reach, but we'll go for that blessing. Perfect-ish. She uses Bane. On whom? Or for Bane Judgment. Oh well, we'll fight the Wicked One.
Into the fray!
And miss, unfortunately. Right. Lan. Step for better line of
You
sight.
won't survive me.
Camellia, guess what? It's time to charge once again. Or... Ooh, do we risk it? Yeah, I think we do. Okay, fine. Walk over here. Why are we not... Oh, it's a full round cast, that's why, of course. Yeah. Alright. That's fine. Right, we have Scroll of Prayer, and now would be the perfect time to put it to use. Because it gives her penalties as well. And we want you staying away from the danger, lady. Because otherwise this could happen. Oh, okay, she rolled terribly there, but she can hit sometimes.
Guide my blade!
Endure this!
Any moment now, she's going to
I'll
be
cut you wide open!
summoning her Quasit reinforcements. Let's put that potion back. At this point, we don't want Althea going into combat. We just want to move her out to here to be closer to the others. And just hold off there for a moment.
This'll leave a bruise.
Oh, Hosilla, that's bad. A little bit of self-heal there.
The light, take you!
Oh, tragic. Okay. Hey, what? Frightened, lovely. How long? Not very long. Not very long at all. Right, okay. Well, let's attack.
The spirits demand your blood!
That's good. Who's hurt? You're hurt. Where is a good place to stand? Okay. Stay out of the reach. This is where we live dangerously now. Oh, how seriously? Okay, we just go to here and be ready to heal. If she's still standing. She's still standing. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Into the fray!
Oh, terrible. Hey, guess what, Lan? You don't need to go any closer to shoot her.
Make every
Okay, maybe
strike
you do.
count.
You are today's sacrifice!
Hey, Camellia can heal as well, you know. Right, so we have a wand. Really? That wasn't... Okay, fine. We have a wand. No actions left this time. Come on! She's going to attack her now, does she? No? Okay, good. Look. Keep it up.
The inheritor,
Endure the
guide my
wickedness.
blade!
Wow, that was a good hard hit. Did we kill her so hard that she didn't... No, they're coming. Awesome.
They will break against our resolve.
Hey lady, how did you get teleport back to there? That's cheating. Yeah, go harass Lan. That's great. You know what? Just go attack this one.
Go
so
for
that it
their
won't attack
hearts!
Althea. Protection judgment, that works. You know what? Let's... Yeah. This is not a cold iron weapon. Not such a good idea. But killing this quickly might help. But we have much better things to do, like... Why... Are they regenerating? Yeah, who did she cast it on? How come there was no time for that? That's weird. Right. Oh, and of course this is treated as a new fight. Wonderful. Just shoot.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Can't make attacks of opportunity forever. Right. You need to be intercepting her.
The light, take you!
Because otherwise she will absolutely murder your friends.
I'll cut you wide open.
That's unfortunate. And step to their safety. I am very happy. Why are you constantly staggered? That's bad. Okay, must be movement speed reduced by incumbents. Oh, come on. All right, lady, you've asked for
You
this.
won't survive me.
Into the fray!
There we go. Great. Now we just got these two monsters to handle. That's 3 attacks. That's bad news.
The spirits demand your blood.
Alright, do it. This one's going down. I mean, allegedly.
Endure this!
The inheritor, guide my blade!
Of course, now we just get totally murdered by quasits because we can't hit the bloody things. Okay, fine.
You are today's sacrifice.
See, there's damage. And why don't you start moving this way?
Attack!
There we go. Some combat capability. 3, so they got at least damage reduction 3. It's probably 5. No deals. Hey, Lan. Potion, man. Potion. Do it. Should use the cold iron quiver. Clearly saving it for something more dangerous. Okay, we're going far. I wanted to do a step. Too far. Sealer. Potions are nice.
The light,
So's
take
killing
you!
foes. Oh yeah, and that one still just goes for him. Is it attracted to the poison? I don't know.
Go for their hearts.
But maybe, just maybe it gets stabbed. No, it didn't get stabbed.
We shall overcome.
Ooh, 4-point critical hit. You don't say, right.
Make every strike count.
Into the fray!
Man, the dice do not like us today.
I'll cut you wide open.
We're doing nice damage though, so, well. Okay. Do we? Yes, we do risk it. Let's, come on, she's right there. There we go. Lovely. Alright, yes, they're definitely regenerating, so that is a problem.
You've crossed
With
the
damage
wrong
reduction
mongrel.
and regenerating, it's like 2 layers of hard to kill.
The inheritor, guide my blade!
Are we all still blessed? We are all still blessed.
The spirits demand your blood.
Do not hold back.
Yes, attack the healthy one by all means.
You won't survive me.
Come on, Sela. We need
The
your
light, take
mighty
you!
strikes to prevail. Keep those muscles working. That is dexterity. We can survive a dexterity poison. We'd prefer not to have to. Ow, good grief.
This pain is excruciating.
Yeah, it is. You know what else is excruciating? The opposite healing potions.
You are today's sacrifice.
Strike as one.
Come on, we'll get this one. And then we can focus on the other. At least Hosilla's not a problem anymore.
Endure this!
Yeah!
No glory without risk.
Oh, 12-point blow. With no damage reduction. Perfect. Now, 5-7.
Go for their hearts.
Okay, I don't need to worry who Althea's going to be healing next, because it'll be both of them.
Well, are you going to finish me off? It's not exactly unexpected.
You know, you raise a very good point. However,
What else are we supposed to do with you? You're not just a traitor, you're a monster. The young ones believed you, and you lured them to a demon and watched them eat human flesh.
I was trying to make them strong. What have you done for them? What were you doing while I was looking for ways to bring strength to our tribe? You're useless, Lan.
well, Wandoag, you weren't really going to make them strong by doing that. You were just going to try and turn them into nasty, bitter people like yourself. Lan? He managed to get us to help find the sword and bring it back to the tribe, so he did more than you did.
I led by example. I trained. I tried to become stronger so I could go to the surface and maybe do something worthwhile with my stupidly short life. And I will do it. I might be the one to bring our whole tribe to the surface. But you? Why would you want any power that turns you into a monster? These young guys and girls, they trusted you. And they were turned into mindless animals, ready to eat corpses at a demon's command.
I went through the same ritual as them, and I didn't become an animal. I conquered my anger. The anger that has been building and building in every one of us for decades. Unlike you, I have no intention of just lying down and politely accepting death. I will rise above all this, while you'll still be stuck with your pride, chewing on rats.
I'll inspect the wound in Althea's chest. The bleeding, deep wound on your chest is gone, like it was never there in the first place. The skin is totally smooth and unmarred.
It's gone. It was just there, and now it's gone. It's gotta be some kind of demonic trickery. You need to have a cleric look at that.
If she had been marked by the Abyss, do you think some nobody priests will be able to help? No, the demons have branded this uplander, and judging by the smell of the blood pouring from her chest, the demons will be able to find her wherever she goes. And they'll find you too, Lan.
The huntress permits herself an indolent, gloating smile. Her sharp fangs glint menacingly in the gloom. So, you've been serving Savamelek this whole time, have you?
Better to serve a strong master than to eke out an existence in a dark hole with no hope. I am of the Neithers. Our lives are short, but we are hardier than humans. I realized a long time ago that I was capable of more than this life offered, and I follow whomever is the strongest.
Then you are a fool.
I thought you were better than that. I thought you were proud of your heritage, but you're willing to crawl on your belly before anyone who's even a little bit stronger than you. You're not a mongrel. You're a cave slug. You have no understanding of the meaning of family or tribe.
Cave slug being an interesting choice of insult. appropriate for their culture, but still amusing all the same.
Oh, so now you think you know everything about me. You're one of the best hunters in the tribe. It benefited me to ingratiate myself with you. So I acted in a way that pleased you.
When you say you went through the same ritual, does this mean you ate human flesh too?
Yes. Hosilla found me in the caves. I was lost and hungry, and she offered me a choice. Die as a nobody, or live and gain the power to change everything. Savamelek tore off a piece of an Azimar priestess's thigh. A big, juicy piece. More meat than I'd ever received in the tribe. That was the first time I knew what it was like to be happy. To have a full belly. I swore to myself that it would always be that way. Then the madness and rage took over. I came very close to turning into an animal, no better than the weaklings you saw in the maze. But I am strong. I mastered myself. I brought myself under control. I fell so that I could rise again.
And what did she mean when she said I'm no longer your slave? That...
You should have chosen death. Dying's better than living like that.
that offers her at least a small chance of redemption.
You're saying I should have died that day, Lamb. But then who would have listened to your feeble jokes? Who would have showed you the best caves for hunting? Who would have made you a man?
She's a very spiteful, hurtful creature.
I would have been fine without all that. And without you. Your death will make the world a slightly better place, Wenduog.
What did your service to Hosilla entail? What did she make you do? Did she make you lure these people in here?
It was simple. I lured those I deemed worthy into the maze. To the rest, I told stories of the horrors of the maze, making them stay away. It all hung in the balance when the cave walls shuttered, and many of the young ones decided that the time of their great exodus had come. I had no doubt that Hosilla would dispatch a dozen young Neathers easily. But what would become of the maze if all the tribes poured in?
I think you and I both know the answer to that.
So when Lan ran off looking for the Angel's sword, I went after him. Not to help him, but to make sure that the sword never reached Neathholm. It's a pity that you got involved and stopped me from killing him. But then again, the evening gong has not yet been struck.
This here, saying it's a pity... That's showing an unredeeming attitude.
You sicken me.
You warned us of the maze, but you also encouraged us to go in. Why didn't you try to stop us from going inside the maze? You knew we might uncover your secret.
Savamelek is always in need of new servants. You'd make as good a servant as anyone else, and then... once you'd gone missing in the maze, not even the redoubtable Lan would have dared look for you.
Unfortunately, it turned out rather differently for you, didn't it?
But then why did you come with me to look for the sword?
So I could kill you quietly if you found it and stop you taking it to the village, you idiot. I would have told everyone that you got caught in a cave-in. But then the Uplanders showed up and I had to change my plans.
Alright. We can tell her to come with us. I imagine he won't take too kindly to that. And she does seem to be a pretty nasty, horrible person. I doubt we can help turn her life around and grant her spiritual peace of mind. We could blatantly kill her. We could say, look, you two can boast here. I'm not taking over you, but I think no. Leave this place. I never want to see your face again, Wenduag.
Do you think I like looking at you, Uplander? I'll just wait till you're asleep, and then I'll slit your throat. No matter where you are.
She can say that now, but hopefully, every time she's alone, she will wonder why I took mercy on her. Yes, she'll think of it as weakness, but over time, if she lives longer, which is unlikely given her attitude, she will question that weakness, and she will say maybe it was something else. I've planted a seed that will help to undermine the wickedness in her heart. Also, her own people can do justice to her.
She's gone. But next time, she won't get away. Damn it, Wendu. Why'd you have to go and... Anyway, there's no point crying over spilt milk. Give me a couple of minutes. I'll bring the chief and the rest. I need to clear my head.
Of course, I'm sorry for unraveling the lie of your great friendship. She's been granted leave to depart. If we meet again, I will not be so lenient. Chief Sul appears flanked by mongrels. The journey has taken its toll on him. His breath is laboured and the sweat is dripping from his bloated face. What? What's this? Anevia gives a low whistle. Well, I'll be damned. Turns out old Hulrun isn't as crazy as we all thought. There really were demons down here. I should have listened and sent a patrol down here. Damn it! Augus's lips curl in distaste, and he tries to keep his distance from the unconscious mongrels. You said you were in charge of reconnaissance for the Eagle Watch, Anevia. How can you miss a nest of demons beneath Knaves itself? Anevia sighs. Yeah, right. Like it wasn't enough that I sniffed after every damn shadow in the city. Everybody knows the stories about the demons living beneath the streets of Knaves. Those tales are as old as the crusades themselves. I messed up, but you fixed my mistake. So... thanks. And how's the leg? Anevia winces slightly, but forces a smile. Better than yesterday. Worse than the day before. But I'm not gonna die. Don't worry. Is this Anevia or the rat man we're talking to here? You need to look after the young mongrels. I don't know what they'll be like when they come to, but look after them, Chief. They went through something horrific today. Not everybody is capable of enduring something like that. It will change them forever. As long as they can hunt, the rest can wait. Uplander and you, Larn, have saved them. Only the gods can salvage their souls. But we are a tribe. We will think of something. And when they're stronger, they can go up to the surface. The time has come. This place must be cleansed with holy flame. The place is overrun with demons, but that's not the worst part. Wenduag, she's been working for the demons all this time, luring the young, strong mongrels into the maze. He nods at the unconscious mongrels. We might still be able to save these ones. They can't get any stupider, that's for sure, but they might be meaner than they were before. But I suppose all teenagers are monsters in their own way. I mean, he's got a fair point there. Chief Soul laughs, but it comes out as a rasp. Ah, Lan, we don't waste words on people who don't listen to the tribe. You act the fool, you'll suffer the consequences. Saul gives a ragged sigh. Wenderwag, how could she? She deceived them, and then she left. What's become of us? Chin up, Chief. The kids you rescued are safe now. The demons are gone, and the traitor's been dealt with. All's well that ends well, I say. It's time to go. Let's get out of this place. Chief, I think I'm going to lead our visitors up to the surface, and I'm going to keep going. Something interesting is happening out there in the world. Maybe it's my chance to do something more useful than skinning cave rats. Saul heaves a sigh. You never were one of us. You always looked up. You think I don't see these things? Our life is not for you. You must go. But where? Where is the way out? It beats me, but these beasts got down here somehow. Lan searches Hosilla's body and shows you some papers and a key. I don't know what these documents are, but I'm sure this key will come in handy. And Evia's eyes quickly skim over the letter, and she passes it to you. Really? We need a pop-up to tell us what a letter is? Oh, cultist dispatch. Okay, that's interesting. So I could open that in my inventory. I'll read it now. These cheeky sons of... This is all the information on the cultists in the city. Their meeting places, passwords, their secret hideouts. I think we should show this to whoever's in charge of Knaves right now. As soon as we get back to the surface, we'll find out what's what. Can I right-click it? Oh, I don't need to. It's all there. Savamalek, this is my last warning. You need to act discreetly without attracting any more attention than you already have. People are already talking about the strange disappearances of Knaves' most righteous men. Keep below ground, nurture your mongrel pets, and wait patiently. The call to battle will soon come, and it will sound loud and clear even down there in the catacombs. Gather your warriors immediately after that, bring them to the surface, and lead them to the Tower of Estrod. This tower will be my final dagger, and I shall plunge it in the guts of Knaves. Our vicious servant Faxon made the tower his base of operations several months ago, taking command over the Templar forces in Knaves while the Grand Master was distracted by other matters. Faxon has already gathered a stash of weapons, potions, and other useful supplies, which he will gladly share with you if needed. If he behaves himself, you two should combine your forces. If not, take his stupid little head off his shoulders and take command yourself. Mistress Minago. Minago, whoever she is. Right, let's select a party member. Yeah, that's good. That's everyone, please. Hey, where's Oh, we get a shop. We get a shop. We get bodies. Oh no. Bodies. That's better. The mongrel moans. That's fine. Where is the man who wanted to... There he is. August Worm. I can't remember his voice, but I have a vague memory. Let's do the very obvious thing. Hello, you. We would like to give you some things. Hello! So, got any coins? Let's trade! Well, it's rather likely to be your coins we're after, but hey. I wanted to keep that, didn't I? Yes, I did. That's right. Glaive times 5. Well, we don't need 5 of those. We don't need those cultist shields at all with the evil heraldry upon them. Cold Iron Master at dueling sword or just on normal dueling sword? Fine. 2 rapiers. I mean, we're composite longbow. Oh, are you? That's something I should check. Well, for starters, let's deal. Lan, what kind of bow are you using? A non-composite longbow. Let's fix that. That will up his damage significantly from 1 to 8 to 4 to 11. That's great. Also, let's put this somewhere much more significant where we're not going to forget it. And then we'll continue lightening our load. Oh, no, it's you. I clicked on the wrong person there to trade. How dumb. Right. Do we keep one? Maybe not. Honestly, at this point, we're just wanting to lighten this load as much as possible. Karma. That's a great club. Bandit mail. Scroll magic missile. Mage armor. Marching terror. +1 glaive. So we don't need a masterwork glaive. Because this is just better. Whenever this +1 glaive lands a hit on a new enemy, for the first time, the target receives 1d6 negative damage, and all other enemies in a 15-foot radius must pass a will saving throw or become frightened for 1 round. There we are. I can see how that could be very useful. Okay, so that's a good job. Good sword, but we can just probably... right. I mean, for now, we're just making money, right? Braces of armor +1, they could go to him, not her, because she's already wearing armor. Thick pads. Critical hit, saving throw become unable to attack weapon. Okay, that's nice, but it's not that great. Potions, other magic items that might be of incredible use to us. I mean, we should probably be grabbing some of this stuff. Should we take all 12? Because that could be incredibly useful to us in the future. And then we sell off some more stuff, like wooden plates. Hey look, the mongrel men could do us some nice plates, okay? A nice fork there. Razor sharp claws. Oh, no, 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 those are an ingredient. Fine. As cold iron, might as well keep it. We don't need that many crossbows. Especially not heavy crossbows. Light crossbows might keep 1 or 2. So let's sell 1. There's nothing special about this armor, so it all gets to go. Sickle goes. Darts. Yeah, we can do without those. Freelite maces. Yep. Yep. Old smoking pipe. Staff. Okay, that can be used. Anything useful we keep. Well, within reason. We don't want to overburden ourselves with too much. That doesn't even have a description. Okay, so that's good. We are making a ridiculous amount of money here. Alright. Master Gwyrm. At last we are getting out of these filthy caves. Indeed. I believe we're just going to go through this door now. But This is not a place for resting. This is a place for death.
I heed the voice of the spirits.
Let's tidy up a little bit here. And by tidy up, I mean replenish her potion supplies. Hello? Okay, here we go. Did I misclick? Must have done. Good potion rolls. Okay, we're good to go. Lan is a little bit hurt, but...
I stand ready.
Oh, should I have locked camera? That might have been a big mistake. I mean, mechanically, we want to rest here, right?
We march ahead.
No, you fools. Just walk through here, like people with feet. Okay, we're not going here anytime soon. Does this line up with down there? No, it does not. Okay. And obviously with the poison, yeah. Look, that could be a while. Let's rest. We can't rest here. Okay, fine. Can we rest back through here? Yes, we can. Let's just do it. It's stupid, but hey. Look, if we do get ambushed, we got plenty of allies around here to keep us safe. Same positions as before. Just rest for the once. We got plenty of healing spells to use before we rested, so we shouldn't use the potions. Who would like to... Oh, Camellia. No voiceover this, so it's not quite like Kington. You're a strange girl, Cammy. Always so pleasant, like a chirping bird, but it's strange nonetheless.
Save the last one for me.
What the hell were we attacked by? Oh, they're in the middle. Okay, fine. Is that it? Oh, you lone cultist. You're dead now. Fine. We're going to carry on resting now. Hey, that's much longer than we wanted to rest. We didn't need to rest that long. That's silly. That's the stupid fake rest that give us longer than we need. Look, so this bad guy came and tried to beat us up, and we beat him up and took his stuff. So, you know, there you go. Now let's get out of here. But I'm thinking that narratively, this is a good point to end the episode. So I am going to end this one here. I hope you've all enjoyed this one, which I suspect has been a bit longer than intended, and I do look forward to seeing you all in the next one. I'm going to say goodbye for now, though, and cheerio, everyone. See you all soon.